I want to make a broader point. I think we're stronger as a country when the different branches of government respect the constitutional authorities of the other. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going to be interested in working with this administration on issues like TPA, on the use of military force authorization that just came over. I'm going to be heading over to the White House after this meeting to go watch the president sign the Clay Hunt suicide prevention bill. That's where we work together. But one of the things that's disturbing, when the president acts without authority in the Constitution, it's our responsibility as representatives of the people to oppose it. And that is happening more and more. We're talking about amnesty. In my state, you may have seen the president made an executive order on ANWR recently. He doesn't have the authority to manage the 1002 area for wilderness. Only Congress can do that. And yet he said, I'm going to send you a bill, but in the meantime, I'm going to manage it with my executive authority for wilderness. He doesn't have that power. The EPA is trying to expand their Clean Water Act jurisdiction, Clean Air Act jurisdiction. They put forward bills. None of them have passed. So what do? They're now putting out regs saying we're just going to do that anyways. The president's even talking about this Iran nuclear deal not going through the Senate. These are clear violations of the authority of the Congress where the president is overreaching. And I think it's very incumbent upon all of us to stop it, to work to oppose it. And that's what you're seeing here. I'll mention one other thing, building on what Senator Cruz talked about. I just came off an election in Alaska. This issue is a very big issue. Executive amnesty, I think, was a very big issue in a lot of elections across the country. And I don't think there was one candidate, Democrat or Republican, who stood up before the American people, their voters, and said, I support executive amnesty. To the contrary, almost every candidate said they were against it. And now you have the situation where a number of people who got in front of their voters are trying to hide from those decisions. And I think it's very important that we make the case that this is something the American people don't support, and it's something the Constitution of the United States does not authorize.